If there's nothing better to do, we could go foraging for ingredients.
There are still documents that need to be seen by the Commissioner.
Race you! Is there time for a quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time.
Let me try my blade.
Know my sword! Witness the power of Fuwa!
Nice and spicy. Time for a light show. A festival freeze.
Taste my
Shaken
blade.
and stirred.
You win. This.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. You're toast.
Fall before me. Fall before me. One stroke will suffice.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I've got your this.
Can't handle your drink. Huh.
Rain outlines your fate.
Feel the split. Cool the ship down.
Cut down.
Huh, I'm here.
What's one or opponent?
Shake it and stir.
Ready.
Huh? Let me read you a verse.
Time for a light show.
Cheap. Fall before me. This will do.
Think you can bully me?
Know my sword!
Fall before me.
Body and mind.
That won't work.
Boba, get them. The fuse is lit.
Cheap tricks. One stroke will suffice. This must live and over.
Let's hit retreat. Let's go, let's go. Look at you, booze hound.
Rain outlines your fate.
Fire hazard!
Yes. Frozen. Crisp.
Nice and spicy! Hey-ya! Time for a light show! Here come the fireworks! I'm here! Diana Special! Fire hazard! That didn't count! Scratch!
Witness the power of
Luba, get them! Eat this! Go Bishop down! Fuse is lit! Oh, that hurt! Think you can bully me?
No, my sword!
Nice and spicy! A festive reprise! Time for a light show! Look at you, Boozehound! Ooh, let me open it. Lizard tail. Pepper. Dark Haunch. Scratch!
to act. Body and mind.
Let me try that.
Let me leave you a verse.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Fire hazard!
Cut down.
I'm flying! Ha, I'm here.
Body and mind. Time to act.
What's one more?
Rain outlines your fate.
Boba, get them! You're toast! Glue the ship down! Think you can bully me?
This will do!
Nice and spicy. The fuse is lit.
Fall before me! Cut down!
This war isn't going to end anytime soon. This regiment.
Body and mind.
Let me try.
Bastard!
Know my sword! Witness the power of the wok!
Out of the frying pan, into the time for a light show. Here come the fireworks!
And you!
Shake your hands, stir.
Cut down.
Shake your hands, stir.
What's one more?
Rain outlines
Let's
your
get
fate!
down to business.
Hey, yeah! Fire hazard!
Take this!
Think you can bully me? Can't handle your drink. Robot, get them!
How's this?
This will be...
Fuse is lit! A festive reprise!
Cut down.
To the very finally, I... No.
What do we have here?
It's my lucky day. Let's get down to
Shake
business.
your hands, stir.
Know my sword! Rain cutter!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire hazard!
My blade!
And you!
Shake your hands, stir.
Rain outlines your...
Nice and spicy.
How's this?
One strike.
More!
Eat this! That didn't count.
How's
Here
this?
comes the fireworks. Look at you,
very-
down.
Finally,
Time for a light show.
Down.
Finally, this... No.
Let's go, let's go.
Let me try my blade.
Let me leave you a verse.
Out of the frying pan, into the fuse is lit. A festive reprise. Scratch, ain't handling your drink.
Rain outlines your fate.
Nice and spicy. Boba, get them! You're toast!
Cheap trick.
Fire hazard!
I'm ready.
Think you can bully me?
This will do. Taste my blade.
Nice and spicy.
Eat this.
Group the ship down! Shake it and stir!
No, my sword. Rain cutter.
Time for a light show!
I'm ready.
Look at you, Booze Hound! I can't decide. Race you!
Thank you for coming on such short notice, Honorary Knight. I know. Well, to make a long story short, there's a particular matter at hand that the Knights requires your assistance with. Yes, it has been one thing after another recently. I have recently received multiple reports from the Knights of someone within the Lawrence clan having.
The Fatui? But who are the Lawrence clan?
There was a dark period in Mondstadt's history when the aristocracy ruled over the city. The hard-won freedom that followed with the fall of Decarabian was lost. The first Dandelion Knight, Vanessa, spearheaded the revolution that overthrew the old aristocratic system and established the aristocrats that had oppressed the people of Mondstadt were none other than the...
Oh, Paimon! Paimon gets it. So the clan's descendants are now scheming with the bad guys to carry out—
We suspect as much, though we have yet to obtain any solid evidence. The reason I summoned you here today is to ask you to help us further investigate this. Unfortunately, the Knights of Favonius and the aristocracy we've already considered every possible way of resolving our differences. But it seems the descendants of the aristocracy, no matter what stance we take when dealing with them, the outcome is always that we could come knocking on their door on the grounds of a search warrant. But if the investigation were to come up empty, all of our past efforts would have been wasted. You are in fact the best candidate to represent the Knights of— but you need not emphasize your role as the honorary knight. You're a traveler from a distant land. Once you come to friendly terms with the Lawrence clan, you should be in a good position to—
Whoa, leave it to Master Jean to come up with such a thorough plan.
Perhaps such plans have become second nature after all the diplomatic issues I've dealt with. The name of the Lawrence clan member in question is Schubert. Lately, he can often be It is said that he is difficult to get along with due to his temperamental disposition, but if we approach him calmly, then things should go off without a hitch. Thanks again for your help. If you run into any snags along the way, I'll do anything in my power to support you.
Who are...
Hello.
Hello? What's wrong? Did you just say what's wrong? Huh. And I suppose you think that you can simply... Given that I don't recognize you, I can only assume that you are a traveler of some... If you wish to address me, you'd best consider your words more carefully. Now, if you're somehow capable of understanding anything I've said...
That's etiquette? Paimon's never heard of something so—
In former times, when people knew their place and respected traditions, and neglecting your manners would result in a swift whipping. But look at the world now. Rules have been thrown to the wayside and manners forgotten. What did you say? You dare question the dignity? I'll have you know that though the Lawrence clan is in decline, myself and others of noble blood are looking for a chance to just look around. The people are unruly and undisciplined. I, however, strive to retain the elegance and— Save your words. I find your manners and bearing repulsive. I have nothing to discuss with the likes of you. Besides, I am in no way obligated to instruct commoners on basic— Now I have more pressing matters to attend to.
So this is what Master Jean meant by difficult to get along with. Let's head back and talk things over with her.
Well, if it isn't the honorary knight. I'm just on my way out to gather some intel. I didn't expect to run— Huh? Judging by your expression, you must have run into some trouble.
Master Jean tasked us with a special assignment, but things seem to have run aground for the—
No need to get down on yourself. Sometimes things just don't turn out as planned. You just have to keep at it and never give up. Hey, why don't you let me try to help?
What Master Jean asked us to build a connection with someone named Schubert, but it turns out that he's a peculiar character that—
Aha, Schubert! I know him. Let me guess. He said you didn't have any manners. I've been on the receiving end of his lectures many a time. The Lord—
You mean everyone in the Lawrence clan is—
As aristocrats, they believe there should be a certain distance between themselves and common folk. However, there is one exception among the Lawrence clan. My good buddy, you...
Buddy?
That's right. Not only is she from the Lawrence clan, but she's also captain of the Knights of Favonia's 4th company. Eula is special. She's not quite like the other members of her clan. She has her own beliefs and it shows. In other words, she doesn't really adhere to the strict rules and conventions of her. However, she's still quite knowledgeable about dealing with the Lawrences. I'm sure you'll see what I mean if you meet her.
That's strange. If Eula is a member of the Lawrence clan...
Well, it's a little complicated. Basically, the Lawrence clan has frowned upon the fact that Eula, in their eyes, Eula is nothing but a traitor to the family. She's very easy to get along with. Just explain the situation, and I'm sure she'll help you come up with a way to get along with... In fact, I think she's out in the wilderness on patrol this morning. You should be able to find...
Thanks, Amber. All right, you heard...
Good luck, you two. I've got my own matters to...
Who would have guessed the Knights have... Well, if you want to learn about the conduct of the Lawrence clan, who better to ask than one of their own family members? Race you! Doing here? Is that why Eula was sent on patrol here? Let's fight first and talk later.
Looks like I went too far.
Think you can bully me?
No, my sword!
Nice and spicy.
Time for a light show!
This is...
You don't think twice before reaching for your sword, do you? Do you have any idea? And now you get to stake a claim. You think you're stronger because you got to them first?
What?
That's right. I heard the commotion and came as swiftly as I could, only to find you two already fighting the Fatui. Not only that, you are making quick work of them too. If I didn't make my move, you would have been able to take all the credit. Still, I'm glad you're unscathed. Confronting that number of Fatui at once can be dangerous.
Sorry, Paimon doesn't understand what you mean, but thanks for your concern.
Concern? Why would I be concerned for the safety of my arch-enemies?
Arch-enemies? Wait a minute! You were saying how glad you were that we were unscathed this time!
By which I meant, if you were injured, I'd have to escort two strangers guilty of stealing my targets all the way back to Mondstadt. Which would mean you'd cause me even more trouble. My
Huh? So that's how you see all this?
Yes, that's me.
Paimon thinks she's pretty strange. Although at least we can communicate.
You dare to call someone you've just met strange? Forget the aristocracy. That's... Speaking of which, how do you know my name?
This is the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. And speaking of rude, he's so obsessed with etiquette that he's not even willing to speak with us.
I understand now. But why do you mean to investigate him? I see. You have some nerve to fame...
No. This is an assignment from Master Jean. It's just an investigation.
To the everyday citizens of Mondstadt. Everyone in the
Hard to avoid such a reputation when you're known as the ruthless...
Oh, so that's what you think of me?
But... didn't you say it first?
Curious. We've only just met, and you've already given me 3 causes. I assume you need me to teach you the conduct of the Lawrence clan. Only then...
That's right. Amber...
Well then, let's begin your training immediately. It'll be easier to train when we're back in Mondstadt. We can put that aside for now. Besides, if it's the acting grand...
Paimon's confused. Still, Paimon has met bigger weirdos before.
Ah, you finally arrived. There's no time to spare.
Wait, hold on. There's something we need to clear up first. Otherwise it'll keep...
So that's still on your mind, huh? Maybe you're the ones who can't let things go. Don't worry. There's a time and place for exacting vengeance.
You need to be in the right mood for vengeance.
I already have a long list of vengeance to exact. Even if I wanted to begin now, who knows how long it will be before I get to you.
Well, if you have so much to take care of...
Absolutely not. Stealing my targets, calling me a ruthless ruler, and suspecting my... But you needn't worry, at least not whilst we're investigating this matter. I'm sure you're familiar... If Uncle Schubert didn't commit any wrongdoing, then any such But if he did commit a wrongful act, then he should bear the full punishment. I'm sure you understand. Good. Now, there are 2 key points that aristocrats attach great... Let's begin with your manner of speech. Aristocrats have a very unique way of carrying conversation.
Oh, Paimon's already learned some unique conversation. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine!
Not even close. And besides, it sounds strange.
Hey! Paimon learned it from you! And didn't you say not to call others strange? It seems you don't respect the rules of your own clan.
No, I've no need to trouble myself with such frivolous formalities. For example, when greeting a friend, you could say, "As the morning dew greets the coming dawn, so do..."
As the morning dew does what?
However, such a phrase may only be used during the morning hours. Morning dew is not uncommon, so it expresses that friendship should not be measured by value. Yet also... Oh, no. You must be prudent with your words. Calling someone a good friend could easily offend them.
But didn't you just say my...
Yes, I did. But you must know in the Lawrence family, dear friend is a set phrase that can only be used towards certain... It sounds much more pleasant to call an acquaintance a dear friend. So, however, if you were to use dear friend to address an intimate friend, the recipient would think that you were... This is only the first step in making a greeting.
Wait. This is all too perhaps it would be better if you...
Ah. Very well. Come with me. We'll choose some bystander.
Oh, you're Eula of the...
You there, lowly laborer. You stand in the presence of a member of... Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility...
Huh? I can't make heads or tails.
Hold on. What did they always teach me? Whenever a dispute arises, protection of your family's Got it. As a lowly commoner...
Is everyone from the Lawrence clan so strange? The days of the Lawrence clan's tyranny have long passed. I don't care what you're trying to do. Just beat it. Like I said, I don't care what you're doing. I have nothing to say to any member. And here's a word of advice. I wouldn't be caught dead. If that's all, I'll be going. I'm afraid I won't be able to control myself if we...
Hey! Don't leave! Halt! Ugh, Mark...
Wow, the Lawrence name really does carry a
Never mind him. I could have predicted as much. Let's... You there, lowly toiler. You please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility, and... Huh? Why don't you respond? According to the custom, I must wait until... right. I mustn't look at you too long, or I'll be drawing more attention. Fine. You may spare yourself the formality of kneeling, as it may be a little inconvenient. I shall continue.
Hey! Stop bothering me or else I might say something you wouldn't like to hear. And again, I've got no words for anyone from the Lawrence clan.
Again? What's with this attitude?
Yes, I don't think his attitude will change. If I keep grandstand... I'll remember your unwillingness to comply. Mark my words. You there, lowly...
Yeah, I've already heard it all before. Look, just spare me the time. Our answer's always the same. We've got nothing to... I mean, seriously, can't you just take a hint?
Please calm down. We don't want to cause any trouble.
I know she's a Knight of Favonius, and that the Knights wouldn't, even to this very day, the descendants of the Lawrence clan are... And if that wasn't enough, here you are purposefully using their...
Yeah, but mark my words, this transgression will not...
Huh? You want to fight? Listen here, I may be no match for you, but I'm sorry, but I want her to understand. Listen here, if you don't want things to get more...
Forget it. There's no point in quarreling any further. It's all right. This happens quite often. Let's find someone else to talk to.
Paimon thinks Paimon thinks we should apologize for asking you to demonstrate for us.
What can we do? The Lawrence name is already a dirty word among every household in Mondstadt. Don't worry. What with me being a Knight of Favonius, they're usually willing to speak a few words with... Perhaps my aristocratic manner of speech provoked them today. Believe...
So this is the way things are normally for you?
That's the way things are. Perhaps it's just fate for those who have made mistakes. Accepting punishment is only fair, right? As memories are carried in the city breeze, the faults of such grievances are passed from one generation. At least I have a means of living a relatively normal life compared to the elders of my family.
Yeah! Why were you so willing to try and demonstrate for us?
Oh, that reminds me. That last person will not... Let's leave it at that. Just think of... But unfortunately, you probably didn't learn much from those...
No need! Besides, the Traveler's pretty sharp, and nothing gets in our way, right? Right? We'll just have to roll. Let's just keep Eula from getting anyone else riled.
Well then, I'm glad you learned something. A proper manner of speech is more aesthetic than anything else, but we must also practice your bearing. I have a very effective way of training for this.
Watch me make a snowball!
Pew! It's so cold.
If you wish to truly achieve the dignified conduct of an aristocrat, you must learn to... For example, you can see that part of the path up, but a well-trained aristocrat would not only effortlessly
Paimon thinks we've left the realm of aristocrat compared to what we've already seen. This should be a piece of cake. Uh-huh. This is where you can finally apply some of your...
All right, let's get started. Remember, you must be graceful and...
way.
That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again. It'll be difficult, remember. That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again. It'll be difficult, remember. Not bad. A lot
So,
Don't flatter yourselves. This scenario was relatively simple. There's a ley line monolith just up ahead that will attract. True elegance is the ability to calmly yet swiftly make decisions in the heat of. My family set only the highest expectations for me. Let's proceed. This is the ley line monolith. Go ahead, activate it. But be careful not to get launched into the air or frozen while fighting. That would be most unsightly.
shaken and stirred.
No, my sword!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
You failed this time. What a shame. But not to worry. It's just training after all. Let's try again.
Fire hazard. Here come the fireworks.
You failed this time. What a shame. But not to worry. It's just training after all. Let's try again.
Brace you. Now
failed this time. What a shame. But not to worry. It's just training after all. Let's try again. You failed this time. What a shame. But not to worry. It's just training after all. Let's try again.
Boba, get them! You're toast! Up the super freeze! Think you can bully me?
No, my sword!
Nice and spicy! Can't handle your dreams. Huh. Here come the fireworks.
Well done. Your performance was most impressive, and you managed to remain calm even in these grueling. Given such an outstanding performance, it seems there is
Like Paimon said, adventuring is our specialty. So, that's it for our training, right?
Hold on. I was commending the Traveler's performance just now.
What? You mean Paimon was also...
Yes, of course. You were frantically flying and dashing about throughout. Did you even listen to anything I was trying to teach you?
Hey! That's not true! Paimon was just...
Whatever the reason, not heeding my instructions. A cause for vengeance, perhaps. Now, drink this.
Huh? What is it?
Certainly not. Didn't you just say that you were freezing? Drink it and it'll help warm you up.
Oh, thank you.
If I wasn't, then why would I care about you being cold? If you turned into a Paimon popsicle... So, dear friend, don't die on me out here.
Ah! Paimon knew something was off.
Vengeance should know no bounds, you know. Now then, given that your training is complete, it's time we return. I already have something in mind. Let's pace it.
Ah, this is great. I feel so...
Oh, hey, Eula. I see you've met the honorary knight.
We meet again, Amber. Seems we're just bound to run...
Well, I just got back and was thinking about grabbing a
Very well. It's been some time since we've... Come, take a seat. We can discuss my uncle's gift while we eat.
Yes? Is there something else you'd like to order?
Could you please prepare a serving of my uncle's favorite, gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut?
Coming right up. It'll take some time to prepare. I'll have it here at the...
Hold on a moment. Is this satisfying salad also...
No, she didn't order it. But because she didn't order any
So, we clearly didn't order this. Yet you prepared it without authorization.
You're gonna take revenge on her for giving us—
You should know me by now. That's the kind of villainous character I am. Well then, please wait a moment while I get the dish for your uncle started.
Delicious unauthorized delicacies. Sarah will...
Why would you choose gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut as a gift for your uncle?
This dish isn't actually on Good Hunter's menu. Only long-standing patrons such as my uncle would know.
Because of the sour flavor of the sauerkraut, not too many people are fond of it these days. I guess it's... Eula treated me to the dish once, and I couldn't even finish a bite. I've nicknamed it Gebrat.
I never expected us to have such completely different tastes in food. If I weren't in such a good mood, I'd say that Of course not. It's hard to find someone in Mondstadt that attracts contempt as much.
It's fine when you're just joking between us. But I'm afraid our honor... Eula's always talking about vengeance, but that's just how she is. It's nothing you should...
But I am serious. And I'll remember every transgression committed against me.
Paimon's starting to realize that Eula is actually a very good person. There's no need to be so awkward when you want to say something nice.
Listen, you've never been labeled as a social pariah, have you?
Well...
So that's why you wouldn't understand how hard it is for a bad person to... All right, no need to look so sullen. I'm just kidding. Come on.
Oh, I'm stuffed. I'll see Sarah about the bill.
No need. I've left the mora under the plate. If you try to settle it with her in person, she won't accept payment for the salad. Don't underestimate my ability to exact revenge. Sarah won't get the upper... All right. Next, you should pay my uncle a visit. He has a small camp at the top of the mountain near Springvale.
Aren't you coming with...
I'm afraid that wouldn't be very convenient for me. Ah, yes. Please do remember to pick up...
I still have more recon to do in the wilderness. Well...
Let's meet again. What an interesting bunch.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange
Here, the gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut is... And by the way, don't worry too much when Eula says...
Paimon's been meaning to ask. No one could stand this, but she seemed to get along fine with you and Amber just now.
The people of Mondstadt don't take kindly to anyone bearing the law. They're unable to see past her family. Therefore, they don't act. So no matter what Eula tries to do, it's seen as a wrongdoing.
How come you're able to see Eula differently then?
Well, when she joined the Knights of Favonius, it caused quite many people signed a petition demanding that the Knights reverse their decision. At the same time, numerous members of the Lawrence clan crowded...
Whoa! So both sides were unhappy.
That's right. So you can imagine how determined Eula must... But thanks to Grandmaster Varka and the unwavering attitudes of others in the eyes of the people, she's a stain on the Knights of Favonius. But she simply fulfills her duty as a knight. People like Eula should be approached with care and understanding. She could stand to be treated a little... I believe a day will come when things will get better.
Once everything's settled, we should go talk to Eula again.
I'm glad. I think that would make her very happy. Take care. Please come again.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gugwa.
The fuse is lit. Snatch. Guba, get them. Eat this.
any firework materials in here?
The tent seems to be pretty tattered. Could this be another aristocratic...
Ah, it's you again. I thought I had rid myself. A few humble words, huh? Very well. I'm certainly not one to be narrow-minded.
Wow, this guy thinks so highly of himself.
Ah, a kindred spirit, I see. Yes, we must resist the impressive. My intentions were to test your humility.
Oh, so he was testing us. Sheesh.
Your conduct is satisfactory. I must say, such progress in such... If I may ask, from whence did you learn such a... Ah, good. Very good. You are bright. And compared with the common folk of Mondstadt, you certainly have...
By the way, we brought a gift. Paimon means we would like to...
Could this be? Gebratnes Fleisch? It's evident that your sentiment is genuine. It's been so long since I dug into a big... Ah, yes. This...
Now even Paimon's starting to wonder what it tastes like.
I acknowledge your genuine goodwill. Wait, so you've come to know of this, too? Well, considering your meticulous etiquette, you please come with me. We happen to be in to see some friends from a distant land.
So he trusts us solely based on your etiquette.
Well then, let's get going, shall we? You'll
Do you think his friends are the Fatui? Things will get sticky if the Fatui happen to recognize you. What should we do?
Huh? Why have you put on a mask all of a... Even if they are powerful, and therefore we shouldn't allow them to admire...
Good thinking. Paimon thought for sure that...
Let's proceed, shall we? As you'll see in a moment, there are many already helping us. I heard that this area had already been purged once by the Knights of Favonius, but it's the only place around Mondstadt that is well concealed and spacious enough. Although it has fallen into disrepair and does not suit the tastes of the nobility, we simply have to make do for now.
Sorry, can we walk any faster?
Of course not. An aristocrat always moves with grace in his steps. Moving hurriedly is unacceptable.
As expected, it's the Fatui!
As expected?
Because we always see them around the city. They must be very powerful.
Huh. Nothing more than foreign ruffians with power and the ability to flaunt it. but they are favorable business partners.
Hold it right there! Who's this?
If you really must know, they're my guests. If you happen to offend them in even the slightest...
But this matter is of utmost secrecy. We must exercise
You dare question the ways of a nobleman?
No need to sound all high and mighty like that.
Good thing you're with us. They don't dare to question you.
Of course. That is the benefit of prestige. In past times, it would be a dire offense to speak to a nobleman in such a manner. We could determine a person's fate with the blink of an eye. Huh. And such glory will return to me again before long.
Where have I seen this person before? And who, may I ask, is this? We mustn't bring just...
This is our new ally that I've recently met. They are completely trustworthy. You have the word of the Lord.
Our plans are strictly confidential. It's not wise to bring in an out... Furthermore, there's been word that an outlander who joined the Knights of Favonius...
Don't be ridiculous. Besides, my guest is well... The Knights of Favonius pay no regard...
And what about this?
You mean Paimon?
Enough! You dare question my word? Need I remind you who it is who has made you? Without the support of the Lawrence clan, you would have all been driven out, but you must immediately offer your sincerest apologies to my friend.
Fine. I'll take your word and make no further inquiries. Now, to the matter at hand. Did you bring the diagram?
Oh, so that's what's going on here.
Yes, of course. Here it is.
Let me see. Why is it so poorly drawn? Everything's so...
Excuse me? I'll have you know that I went to great lengths to carefully draw... That shape is the symbol of the Knights of Favonius.
I see. Crude, but I can make do.
Of course, you needn't worry about that. Don't forget what we agreed upon. The rights to that building, as well as the whole of Mondstadt.
Yes, we will both profit from this agreement. There's no use haggling. We will make good use of the intel you provided.
Don't worry, this matter is only between you and I. And once this is over, I shall stand atop the Favonius headquarters and rebuke their pathetic rule over Mondstadt. Then... Perfect. Just as it once...
May I remind you once again that we mustn't act rashly.
Very well.
Huh? What are you doing?
That's right! It's the Honorary Knight and their trusty companion, Paimon! We're here to crush your evil schemes into dust!
So this was all just a ploy to deceive me!
It's your own fault! Who would put so much trust in someone based purely on their manner?
After so much planning, this is how it ends? Huh! We'll see about that!
Just as I expected. I knew I should have never trusted these foolish aristocrats. No matter. We already have the intel we need. Get them!
They're running off in different directions. Paimon remembers that this place is a dead end. Let's take care of the Fatui first and then deal with Schubert later.
Stay right there. Calculated.
I'm a rock. Diana special. Boba, get them.
Time for a light show. Here come the fireworks.
Door is open. Let's go. Is that you?
Don't touch me! Get out of my way!
It seems we finally caught up with you. This place is Oh, it's you. It seems your investigation went well.
Aha! I see now. So you're the one that taught them our etiquette. And I thought, furthermore, there is a rule in our family.
Ah, yes. Rings a bell. So what?
You have brought shame to our family.
I know that you poured great efforts into these plans, Uncle.
Knight of Favonius? Let's get one thing straight. I am your... You still have a chance. Defeat every Knight of Then I shall plead with the family to spare you.
So just to be clear, you want a Knight of Favonius to
I shall say this one last time. You are... The blood of the Lawrence clan flows in your veins.
Since when have I ever complied with the will of the family?
Why, you...
If anyone should be angry, it should be me. Had you ever stopped to consider the trouble it would bring to so many people? Had you considered how many enemies you would make trying to...
You dare lecture me?
That's right. In the name of the family that you so... I've never experienced the age of glory you always speak of. And I've never understood our... But I am capable of discerning right from wrong. And I deeply understand what the Lawrence clan should never and will never become what you've dreamed it to be.
Oh, the disgrace of it all! How could such a rebellious
Things are starting to get pretty hysterical here.
That's enough fuss for today. You two, take him away. The honorary knight and I have other matters. Given that you've already taken action,
Hyman took a peek at their diagram.
And there was me thinking that he was just another elder of the family. And a lazy one at that. Let's discuss this later. Our first priority is recovering that... Huh?
Rain outlines your fate.
They're here! Stop them!
Crush!
Finally, so quiet.
No, my sword!
Shudder! Crush!
Look at you, Foodhound.
Beg for mercy.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cut.
Well,
Blood of Frost! Shudder! Beg for mercy. Crush!
finally, so quiet.
Think you can bully me?
No, my sword!
Can't handle your dreams. Eat this!
I will end it.
Beg for mercy. Shudder!
This is bad.
Out of the frying pan, into the fight! Let's super freeze!
I guess this is it.
More speed. More speed.
There it is! That's where they put the diagram!
So, does he? I guess there's no other option but to fight!
Freeze to the core!
You dare provoke me! Fatui, come forth and dispose of them!
Shudder!
Scratch that!
No, my sword!
Nice and spicy!
Beg for mercy. Shudder!
I must collect.
Shake your hands!
Rain outlines your fate.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! You're it!
Beg for mercy. Flood of frost.
Finally.
This must be it. They may very well have already made a copy, but without my uncle as their puppet. There'd be no use in
The Fatui wouldn't have relied only on your uncle.
True. But if their plan had hinged purely on taking the Fatui are dishonest, but they wouldn't go as far as to start an open war. Anyway, I'll inform the acting Grandmaster. She'll know how to handle things from here.
Oh yeah! You suddenly appeared at just the right moment!
Yeah, because you stole my targets by attacking the Fatui, I came to exact my vengeance. You tried
Finally! After all this time, in reality, you sensed that you were worried about us and your uncle, so you...
My purpose was vengeance. Don't twist the story. You don't look too bright, but and mark my words, I'll remember that.
Hey! What do you mean Paimon doesn't look too bright?
You have seeded a deep enmity between us. Just you. Even if you were to be completely destroyed, I would never forget you.
Bring it on!
Paling Rian era VG.
I like your fighting spirit.
Sure! Well...
That you will. And make sure...
Nyesel pas kayak mending jipu Eula wae daripada diluk. Bajingan yang tengah laut. Yang tengah.
Fire hazard!
Kayaknya ada anjing.
Oh, I'm...
Dodge this! Freeze! Cool it! Dodge this! Cool it! Dodge this!
Shake and stir!
Cool it! Dodge this! Cool it! Freeze! Dodge this!
What's the hurry on?
That's another one gone.
Oh? I didn't think I would see you here.
Are these to your...
Yes, we had the fortune traveler.
This, good sir, seems not to appreciate the almighty... We are
First?
As every today.
According to my for example.
No, Edmora, the world's first, that is...
A dagger and...
Well, but...
I can't say. Let us not Rex Lappy. The world's... No, I...
Enough! Do you think you understand the Lord of...
I know, but...
Well then.
That is...
Okay then,
There's a simple...
Oh.
I mean...
Excuse me, sir. I have...
Oh, it's no problem at all.
Of course.
That's another one gone.
May knowledge guide you.
Life is short, so eat, drink, and be merry.
I hope we find long-lost ancient literature.
Life is short.
What I'm about to say, your argument just. So I have a question.
Let's not analyze.
Right!
But when I was doing the God of Salt, Morax used a rather
What?
This.
Don't worry, please tell me what you know. This event.
Quite so.
Over here, Mr. Zhongli. I've been looking for you.
Put down your weapon and stick.
First of all, I'm not
The Fatui.
But this time, I will be conducting an. I heard that Wang Sheng.
So you mean to say that this is work for the Wangsheng? Well,
Of course you would be.
Wait, if you.
that will give us a chance to continue the topic we were just discussing. Oh, and you should tag along too. This experience. It is a story from.
This is. Wait.
But this friend of.
Oh?
If my friend.
Hey, Paimon's good at that too.
Well, let's go. There's an ancient artifact would be.
We have put it. If you ever have.
Body and mind.
This place looks so ordinary.
Huh?
I don't mean.
Guyan Stone. Legend has it that Rex, after many.
These mountains?
What we see now is but due to the. So besides.
Well, a god able.
Indeed. Most of the objects.
So you're saying that. I mean. Well, since we brought.
Okay then.
Huh? Me?
What's the matter?
I get it.
Okay. The ancient god probably left behind lots of elemental marks. Following them should make our search much easier.
Well, go ahead then. Use your elemental sight to look for any marks. Think you can bully me? Nice and spicy. Shake your hands. Gooba, get them! Think you can bully me? Nice and spicy. The fuse is lit. Think you can bully me?
No, my sword!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Go the ship down! Eat this! Fire hazard! Here come the fireworks! Look at you! Why are there enemies here?
Guyan Stone Forest is a place where a god was defeated, and its remnants still affect the area to this day.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me read you a verse.
The fuse is lit! Shake your hands stirred! Gooba, get them!
Rain outlines your fate.
Nice and spicy!
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Fire hazard! Move the ship down!
See that object in the center? Perhaps it emits the remnant strength of the god. That would certainly attract me. But the hydro-mimic monsters... I have a contract, and must put my personal feelings aside. Go ahead. Defeat them, and recover the relic.
Get them! The fuse is lit! Let's go, let's go! Look at you, Boozehound! Out of the frying pan, into the bucket! That really hurt! Goes the ship down! That didn't kill him!
It's just a stone slab, but its design is quite unique. This should be enough to garner some information. Let's head back.
You call yourself?
We all have our area.
Oh, stop!
This girl just She left me to relax.
I've just been researching the god of salt, so I'm not And you kept...
Now. Oh. What a shame. This stone slab we found, however...
Quick, give it! Oh, but these...
So...
Not at all. But you?
Nonsense! I'm a professional archaeology researcher from Snezhnaya. I swear...
Oh.
Oh? What?
That's not an...
I...
See? You...
But... so... I heard that South...
According to legend, but this legend has been...
Oh, good, that's...
About that. However, I found them. So at the moment, the seal's origin and how to break it, I don't know. The god of salt, so...
This doesn't sound like...
Who cares about all that?
You weren't listening.
But we have the...
This seal seems to be...
I may know so. Over the years, let's go take a look.
Okay, since...
That's a stretch.
Here it is. There's some debris scattered here that, when put together, look like they definitely had to do with the god of salt. According to the inscription on the side, if one looks from a certain angle, the secret to the mechanism... See that? Although we activated the mechanism, nothing happened to the seal.
That's because there's actually another mechanism that must be activated.
Another?
Let me lead the way from here.
This place seems familiar. When I investigated, but when we lived...
That's because you... The secret. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north.
To the north, to...
Certainly you had to provide a haven at that time, and that haven she...
How sad.
Okay, enough.
Tianheng in the south. With this...
Nice and spicy.
Time for a light show.
The threads of your fate lie in my hand. Oz, reveal thyself.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try.
None of this will go to waste.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try.
By royal decree.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Look!
It was nothing, really. Now, it's time that people learn the hidden truth, lost to time.
Yeah. By royal decree. Oz, reveal. Goba, get them. Here's the fireworks. Shadow Raven, let night fall!
No rest for the wicked.
Diana Special! Eat this! Fire hazard! Shoot the ship down!
Resiko pisau betul-betul kesuwen.
Chivalry will never.
Beletas kesuwen. Sampai kira.
Before entering the ruin, I have a
Okay.
I propose you to show my sincerity. I won't be taking.
Hey!
I don't agree.
I don't agree either.
Well then, you will have to rely.
You have the odd.
If you want me to agree upon, if we discover the
I can accept this. Well then.
Cuk kaget aku.
Understood.
Are these statues?
No. These are people.
Ugh.
They were probably followers of the goddess Salt.
How did they become this way?
What in the world is hidden deep in this ruin?
Crumble! Quake!
Look at this!
It just looks like a
According to my knowledge, it's no ordinary vessel. Although it is only half...
What? You're saying...
Exactly.
Able to produce endless salt.
Finally. After all that effort, I've found... I just need to pour the endless salt into a
Hey!
If Mr. Clement wants this salt chalice...
Of course, as...
Since we have a contract...
Then let's move on, shall...
Just a simple...
This.
Indeed. When you stick this ruler in the ground, the surrounding... The deeper it is...
What? That's...
Well then.
No. And this girl has been...
Oh, boy. Here we go again.
So you are saying you want to break...
So what if I... Let's not forget who...
Because you agree... Rex Lapis...
That is one of your...
Will suffer.
Pay your dues.
I will have order.
Shake his hands!
It's nothing. Your life is mine.
Fire hazard! Assisted retreat! Diana special!
This is order.
I shall confiscate you. You are not worthy.
Oh, darn you!
Some archaeological survey. Hey, Pipe!
Clement's wrongdoing. When people see the... I think we should be...
Huh?
That in truth...
Why do you...
Miss, you lack... You aren't interested. I believe those legends about the...
Okay, that's it, sir. You're right. Our ancestors were those protected by the god of salt all those years ago.
Oh, right.
During the war, So I seek proof. We agreed to a
Naturally. Come with me.
Rise! Crumble! Rise!
No, my sword! Witness the power of Fuwa! Give up!
Fuse is lit! Think you can bully me?
Order guide you.
It's nothing.
Fire hazard! Think you can bully me?
Rise!
Give up.
Think you can bully me? Look at you!
I will have order.
Crumble!
This is... the power of this... If we can...
2 pieces of...
Why?
Yes. When there's a con...
No. No matter what, even if it breaks.
So you are all... That is to...
That's okay. Punish me.
No, you can't.
Perhaps as...
Huh? The truth.
Yes. I'm afraid rather during the... But Havrian's, however, after making...
No.
In her last day...
Not even a single...
This sword...
Murder weapon. No. That's...
As I...
Preposterous.
Hey, come back.
It is a pun. Let's follow.
Are these statue thingies running? What will we find ahead?
Salt. And betrayal.
What are all the... What did they see? What...
Since you do not trust me, let us continue onward. That which lies... This is the story continues. The Archon War.
But...
No matter those of her, their descendants, so they but they need not.
This must be a... Don't you dare
Yikes.
This is judging by how she appeared. Indeed, faith in a god. So it is for Havria. And so it is for Morax also. All right then.
Huh?
Treading one cannot...
I can't wait any...
Now, the Adepti, to leave them here is to let them slumber. I ended an era with my own 2 hands. History records, but history may be changed. I need to find a stone carving. Therefore, you are one who, as long as a traveler like you is able to record what happened, then a backup of sorts will exist for time. Now, I am the god. Now then. As I said before, this includes thousands of years ago, the Adepti and I fought against the turmoil that plagued every corner of this land. Guyan Stone Forest, where I sealed many gods with my spears. After so long, naught but folk tales remain. Oh, Sile, you and I were foes, but our ancient grudge is but a bygone memory now. May that which Havria has left behind be yours to subsume. And thus another spark of divinity departs from Liyue. My legacy shall now be left to those who come after to debate.
It's shocking how...
And she's been handling it alone.
Huh? You're...
Aren't you Ningguang's servant?
Have you... It has been several days since Gan...
They commissioned still.
Is that...
I'm afraid even when it's time for her and she couldn't possibly be using...
Oh, Paimon...
It's... When we first heard...
We couldn't have imagined that Miss Ganyu's daily work...
We don't even know...
Looks like you got...
Speaking of...
Of course!
That's good news. We're safe.
It's about time...
No, perhaps we should go to Lady Ning...
So Ganyu left to visit Club? We should hurry up. Paimon hopes we can find her there. Person standing over there. That's Ganyu. Ganyu.
You two. I did not expect... I shouldn't. I have left the human world.
Huh?
That's why you're...
What?
The clouds full... When the Adepti entrust my Adepti blood make...
Perhaps that mission of mine was just... I appreciate after 1,000...
Who disturbs the pe-
Cloud Retainer? Wow.
Come here to chat about the old times. Not to worry. Yeah.
Cloud...
Nothing to be ashamed.
Oh, Paimon!
When one was still plump, she was. The day gone so.
Forget it. It's about time for my training. I will take my leave.
Ah.
And you did...
Be that so, but return one cannot help. One will tell you more. Most benevolent among all Adepti are the Chilin. They drink only spring water and eat only whole grain. But perhaps the mountainous dwellings of Adepti in Joyun Karst might be too lonely for her human side. Under moonlight did one see her last. She stood by the precipice's edge, and upon the mist-veiled mountains she gazed. Her thin figure was immersed in the vast sea of clouds. One noticed her loneliness, and sought to convince her to go back to the human world. But just then, she said thus.
Liyue Harbor feels even lonelier than Joyun Karst. When I look at the sea of clouds in Joyun Karst, I merely feel the loneliness of a solitary cloud gazer. When I step into the sea of people in Liyue, I feel the loneliness of an inhuman that doesn't belong in the human world.
One did, by chance, hear this much alone. She will find—
Oh, Retainer's right. We can't leave Ganyu depressed like that. Anyways...
She has sought to— She should be in the—
Huh. Is that so?
I never embarked on a
So here you are, Ganyu.
Why did you come here? Yay! This trial was prepared by Cloud Retainer. Its goal is to help me feel like an Adeptus again. The training is much to her signature.
Is it difficult?
No, I'm aware of your strength. If you're ready. We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda...
There's a lot of gliding around. It does feel like something Cloud Retainer would come up with.
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
Wow! Ganya's a really awesome shooter!
If you could see through the eyes of an Adeptus, you wouldn't be so surprised. Next on the agenda... We've completed the task. What do you think? Hardships are...
Ganyu!
The training's not...
Huh? So there are more trials?
No.
Who is it?
Conqueror of...
Huh. So it's Shell!
I found him on a... He's already waiting.
Of course we...
You're half an hour late. I see you still haven't abandoned the wrongful—
I'm sorry.
I don't need your explanations and don't require any mutual
Shell is...
You're neither an Instead of explain—
I have nothing to hide.
The body, the trial I've—
Yes. We're way behind schedule.
The trial's begun! Paimon can feel it in the air. Even the weather's changed.
The Commerce Guild needed watering. The transport coordinators will probably moan about the muddy mountain roads again, though. Access denied for Rex Lapis. Next on the agenda. No touching.
The fuse is lit! Goes the ship down!
Access denied. All hail.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
No touching.
Nice and spicy! Diana Special!
Access denied. For Rex Lapis.
Fire hazard! Boba, get them! The super freeze!
I've completed your trial.
You don't have to reap. Only you can have.
Xiao always has such strong...
From tomorrow on, I'll start raising the difficulty of your training, so you'll have to.
I have to do...
Another one of those pesky visitors. I'll leave him to you, Ganyu.
Pesky visit...
Oh heavens! Blessed be Rex Lapis. I've finally come up. Are all of you the great! My name's...
Oh, so it's a pilgrim.
Perfect. I didn't come. What blessings can you grant me?
Wow. Straight to the...
Dear pilgrim.
For free?
That's not what I meant. What I'm trying to say is that everything... It would be unfair to...
Hold on. I've heard this.
Your father must have experienced... A person of your age should focus on work and family, instead of...
Are you you sure you're not one of those swindlers who poses an adeptus to cheat people out of their money? Ugh, how dare you enough. Doesn't matter if you're a real
Nobody's... Ganyu...
I thought that but being questioned by him made me... But...
It's true!
All right. If I'm proven right.
It's a step in the right...
Have you ever kept goldfish as pets? They're very cute.
We're finally back! Come on, Gon.
I suppose you...
That's right. Where do you want to go first, then?
I've spent too much... Let's go for a walk in the...
Happy to come.
Adventurer, think you can last a round against me?
The smell of the sea breeze make...
You...
Well, I used to be so...
Huh. That's...
Well, it put me in a certain mood.
Why? I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you.
This old man called her Little Miss Ganyu.
Allow me...
That's all right.
Uncle Tien is a member of the Liyue...
What? The same...
Hush now. Fishing in the pool. In most people's eyes...
Uncle Tien is too modest. He's been around... Uncle Tien...
Oh, thank you for looking at...
Oh, so...
Oh...
Talking about...
Yes, she worked...
May I trouble...
With pleasure.
She's back in character. Just like that, huh? Let's move the... Up and away.
Indeed, it has been a while, Wei-Shin. I'm flattered, but aren't you exaggerating a little? I heard that you've encountered...
Abusing his staff.
Don't worry.
Ganyu's not only...
So...
They're obvious, without any evidence.
I see.
Well, is there...
Naturally. I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario. All right? Let's approach it this way, then.
Huh?
If I remember...
In that case... I know what you mean, Miss Ganyu. Miss Ganyu plans...
Exactly. Let's start with what...
Yes.
Aha, we...
That won't be necessary. Should we need to place a...
What? Ugh.
Well...
Don't let that rascal... If you don't believe...
You know second...
Of course. I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
Well then, please look...
Oh, of course. Line by line. Ah, here, I found it. That exquisite wooden look at the tax record.
I see.
But, Ms. Garn, he might have destroyed all the...
Aha, you're right.
I hope so. Let's go to Fanmu Carpenter. Thank you for shining a light.
Oh, please.
It's all right, Wei Xin.
Oh, that's so...
Well, I'm...
King's a real...
Hey, I heard that.
Master Lu.
Why would the Qixing...
Dongsheng bought some furniture.
Oh, it's about...
Sure enough, Miss. Could we perhaps...
of course, but... as for old Doc, but some trouble, since you need...
So that's what happened.
I'll leave you...
Take back the warehouse, find the envoy.
Wait, I think...
Oh, Paimon Season 2! It's one of the Fatui!
They must be plotting some...
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master...
Ever since Osa, we won't cause a... Besides, my intuition...
Then what are we waiting...
You'll get frostbite.
Think you can bully me?
Rain outlines your fate.
Nice and spicy. Eat this! Fuse is lit!
Freshness preserved. Frozen food.
Here comes the fireworks! Think you can bully me?
I think you've had enough.
Plan? What?
We just taught you a lot. If you don't, we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
I'm telling the
If you're telling the truth...
Fine.
About to...
Pick berries over there.
I must admit,
It's not an... Think about it.
Judging by how...
So you have nothing...
Fanmu carpet, I swear.
So it wasn't the Fatui...
I misjudged this...
This...
Yes, precisely.
Paimon's it!
What's your choice, then?
I'll get back to my berries.
What a bittersweet ending.
I made a laughingstock out of...
No worries.
Body and mind. Time to act.
So this is the warehouse. Seems like those troublemakers were nothing more than a few real churros. Let's show them what we got.
reverse.
I'm the frying pan. The fuse is lit. Here come the fireworks. Shake it and stir.
Rain outlines your fate.
Fire hazard. Wilma, get them. Let's go, let's go. Look at you. Put me down.
No, my sword.
Nice and spicy. Fuse is lit. All clear. Quick, let's look around for the invoice. This one is an invoice from One Min Restaurant. This one is Wangsheng Funeral Parlors. Oh, so they make coffins too. This one is Second Lives. We found. I'm flying.
I promise to help. Look, it. Agreed.
Isn't it? I told you that all of... I do...
Groundless accuse, but I sincerely...
No. No. I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with...
Haven't I made my...
What?
He's talking without time for the finish.
Mr. Dongsheng, can you...
I...
Do you admit...
Indeed. Oh? I don't think you'll...
Yes. Your enemy knows you to think. You can't...
Hitting your opponent, that's how Uncle T... I figured that as Uncle T... So, I decided...
I'm...
Ganyu sold.
Oh. You...
that's...
Then let me...
All right, come on, Ganyu. Just... Oh, come on.
If it's just a meal...
Actually, I've already booked...
Let's go.
Miss Ganyu.
Sure.
That's so Oh?
No, I don't...
With pleasure.
Even though I've only decided...
I didn't know that you think so highly of me.
However, I can't compare myself to such an outstanding...
I disagree.
Over the years, At first, but after all that happened...
So...
The fact you'll help her, gentle, it'd be such a beautiful moment. If it's not too much to ask for.
Huishin,
Just
witness. It's true that I've witnessed thousands, but I've always regarded Huishin. You've made me realize they rely on me.
of course.
Hooray! Go
Even if I've really been, I won't let you down. Regardless, I'll go back. I'm afraid that it... No time to waste. Let's get back to work.
Good luck, Miss Ganyu.
we're leaving already.
While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall...
Baisha, are you okay? Look! Look who...
You even have enough time for
Not at all!
We wouldn't have survived long enough. Ganyu,
We've been praying.
to us, you're like, forget all our
All right. Please divide the map. I'll take care of the rest.
Of course.
Oh, finally.
Yes. I'd like to earnestly thank you. I'd like to repay...
Sure, but...